南無妙法蓮華経。南無妙法蓮華経。南無妙法蓮華経。Good morning. Sorry, we lost the picture. Good morning. Thank you for chanting the Lotus Sutra with me. And just a little bit ago. There we go. Okay, so this morning we chanted Hobenpon and the Jingage, and also we read the English translations so that you could have a better understanding of what we are chanting every day. I hope you enjoyed that. And also in occasion for today's meeting, I translated one of Nichiren Shonin, a portion of one of Nichiren Shonin's Goshōs. It's one of his writings, called Myōmitsu Shōnin Goshōsoku, the letter to Myōmitsu Shōnin. And I'm going to reread that now in English, okay? So we can refresh our memories. We should treasure all life, from the greatest sage on high to the lowliest mosquito or gnat. Therefore, depriving any being of life is the greatest of crimes. When the Tathagata appeared in the world, he made compassion for all life the basis of his teachings. In order to show his compassion for all life, he made non-killing and providing sustenance the first precept. So this talks about the basic spirit of the Buddha, how he treasured all life, every single person, every single animal, every single plant and tree, all life in any form, whether you are rich or poor, scholarly or not, whether you're a human being or not, all life is precious. Every form of life is precious. So, it is also no wonder that since he held life in such high esteem, and he treasured each person so greatly, that when he saw people becoming so devout and offering their lives to Buddhism, he had great compassion towards them and told them that because you offer your life in such a profound way, offering such the greatest treasure there is, because of that, you too will attain enlightenment. So sometimes many of us, we think we are maybe insignificant, that we are just one of many. Our lives do not matter so much. However, I would like to propose to you that that is mistaken. It is not true. Every life, as the Buddha has very, very precisely written out for us, is very important. So that means every effort that you make in your practice of Buddhism is also very important. Everything you do will get you closer to enlightenment. The word Namo means devotion. It also means to take refuge. But also in another writing of Nichiren Daishonin, he underlined that Namo means to serve the Buddha and ultimately to offer one's life to the Buddha. So with that, we have nothing other more precious to us than our lives. And so by using our life to read about Buddhism, study about Buddhism, chant the Buddha's words, and do everything we can to become closer to the Buddha and to serve him, that means we're offering the most precious treasure we have, our life itself. And so when your life becomes in contact with the Buddha, also then your life will become enlightened. In fact, every time we chant the Lotus Sutra and the Odaimoku to the Mandala Gohonzon, even though we might not be consciously aware of it, the core of our life itself is experiencing the world of Buddhahood, the world of enlightenment. So this means that we too, our lives, are experiencing enlightenment at that time. When we finish chanting the Odaimoku, then of course we return to as we were before. But during that moment, our lives are touched by the Buddha. We experience enlightenment. The seed of Buddhahood that we have becomes nourished. And if it's already sprouted, it will grow more and evolve more and more and more. So every single effort that you make is highly appreciated. In fact, there is an expression that we read today, Isshin yokken butsu Fuji Shaku Shinmyō. And this is a very, very important spirit of Buddhism. That means with a single heart or a single desire, that I just want to be able to meet the Buddha, that I want to meet and hear the words of the Buddha. I will do anything. I will hold back nothing. I will do my utmost to be able to do this. This spirit is highly treasured by the Buddha. And when he sees this sincerity and devotion on our part, he then reciprocates and shows you his enlightenment. And this is the miracle which happens every time we chant the Lotus Sutra and Odaimoku to the Gohonzon. So with that, I would like to today to just do a small meditation, something very simple, because one person the other day asked me, I am just one person. I live in an isolated part of Italy. There's not much I can do. I cannot come to the temple often. And now also with the pandemic, it is impossible to travel. So I feel very insignificant. And to this person I said, I've had a beautiful experience. And every time I chant to the Gohonzon, and I chant to achieve Nichiren Daishonin's great dream of Kosen Rufu, I pray at this time that people who wish to hear, I added my own personal prayer, and I pray that when I pray at this time, I pray that people who really, truly, sincerely wish to hear about Buddhism, who wish to hear about the Lotus Sutra, and who would like to practice seriously in Nichiren Shu, that they will appear before me. And this prayer I offer very often. And when I do, mysteriously, usually within 2 or 3 days, a new person appears, whom I've never met before or had any form of contact. And so I would like to encourage all of you too to do the work of the Buddha. Help me. Let's all together in the Sangha work to spread the teachings of the Lotus Sutra and as teachings of Nichiren Daishonin. But also never forgetting that every person is important. The efforts of every person is also important. And even though you might not realize it, every effort that you make not only helps yourself, but also touches the lives of many other people. And with that, I'd like to offer a small reading on the meditation on the significance of light, which is in our large Italian sutra book, and in the future when we make a large English one, this will also be included. So let's give it a read. All right? Imagine that you are a candle in the form of a lotus flower. Someone walks up to you, observes you, and then lights you. From your wick, a small flame begins to glow. And from this flame, this faint glow begins to emit a warm light. The light grows slowly, and your whole body becomes enveloped in color. You begin to feel that this light is yours. You feel the warmth of your flame. Someone from out of the dark lifts you up and places you on the temple of altar, offering you to the Buddha. Your light is the brightness of wisdom. Your warmth is the compassion of the Buddha. Your light shines even more intensely. It drives away darkness and little by little dissipates the obscurity of ignorance. Your light symbolizes the Buddha's teachings. His teachings help and guide us when we find ourselves immersed in darkness. When we behave badly or become angry, it is as if we are in darkness. We need the light of the Buddha's teachings to help us out. Your light helps us to remind people not to remain in the darkness, but to brighten themselves with the teachings and practice of the Buddha. You are the warm and bright orange light. Feel your rays expanding. Grow, grow, and grow even more. Your light continues to illuminate and shine. The temple now becomes enveloped in your color. Your light illuminates the entire city, the country, and continues on to still further to envelop the entire world. Your light is immense, just as the world itself, and the rays of your light eliminate darkness and shine in every direction. Your light, the light of your wisdom, touches the universe and continues to extend its warm color in every direction. So imagine that you are a candle in the form of a lotus sutra, a lotus flower, practitioner of the Lotus Sutra. And with that, your light will grow and grow, expand, and touch the heart of many, many people. Okay? You are all bodhisattvas. That is why you are practicing the teaching for the bodhisattvas, called the Lotus Sutra. So, let's awaken to this great light and feel it inside us. Every person is very important. Every person is precious. Every person is a treasure. And everything that you do is a great offering to the Buddha. So with that, let's humbly do our best to continue our practice and help others also to learn about the Lotus Sutra and practice themselves, so they too can become enlightened. Okay? Thank you so much. With that, let's chant the Odaimoku Zaisho. Name myo
南無妙法蓮華経。南無妙法蓮華経。
Thank you again. Thank you for chanting with me and sharing the Dharma together with me. And I wish you all a very nice and wonderful Friday. Okay? Thank you so much. Our next appointment will be this Sunday. This Sunday we will have 2 events. And the first one will be our morning prayers as we normally do. And then in the afternoon we will participate in our end of the month, monthly chanting of the Odaimoku 24 hours of all the Nichiren Shu temples around the world. Okay? So I will be putting up a notification regarding this today on Facebook and also in the WhatsApp groups. Okay, so we'll see you all on Sunday. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.